Can you believe that it's turkey season already? Believe it or not, fire departments across the country start to cringe at the avoidable cooking accidents that go along with it. Hello everyone, my name is Amber Steele and I work at the Tullahoma Fire Department. I'm here along with my lieutenant, Randy Bean, and engineer Wade Evans. They're behind the cameras, you'll get to meet them in a minute, to discuss how to avoid the scorched bird or even a scorched porch and enjoy safe time with your family instead. A few things to keep in mind before putting that turkey in the deep fryer. Make certain that the bird is completely thawed. Ice and hot oil do not mix and could actually be catastrophic. It is recommended that you place your deep fryer in an open area around 15 to 20 feet away from your home. You must make sure that you have a proper level of oil in your fryer. One easy way to do this: before you pour that grease in the fryer, take a few minutes to fill the fryer with water and place the turkey in the water. You should only have just enough oil, or water in this case, to cover the turkey. No more, no less. This makes your frying experience much less dangerous. When water or ice is introduced to hot oil, it can cause a violent reaction and cause the oil to flow out of the container, that then the grease can come into contact with the flame or hot cooking surface. Basically, hot oil plus water equals danger. Danger. It is always a great idea to have a fire extinguisher nearby when cooking with hot grease. There are a few different types of extinguishers. Most restaurants use a K class, but these are generally not in your local stores to easily be purchased. But everyone has easy access to the ABC class extinguisher. These are found in most local stores and is always a great thing to keep in your kitchen even when not frying a turkey. Once you have measured the level of oil required for your turkey and that oil is ready for your bird, lower that bird very slowly to reduce the risk of excessive oil overflow, splash, or even explosion. Don't forget to protect your body with proper clothes or an oven mitt, etc. So now, Lieutenant Bean is going to demonstrate the proper and safe way to deep fry your turkey, and then we are going to simulate what can happen if you don't follow our recommendations for safe frying.
As Amber has told you earlier, one of the most important things is to have the right PPE. At least have a good set of gloves to protect your hands while doing this operation. Secondly, you want to make sure, as she said, you want to make sure that you have the correct level of oil in the container. Your oil is going to be heated to 350 degrees before you drop the turkey in for cooking. As long as we have all those safeguards in place and we know the level's correct, we've reached our cooking temperature, I recommend that you reduce the heat. You can even turn off the flame if you feel more comfortable. You'll need to light it back immediately after loading the turkey into the cooker, but you can do that. But we're going to, for the purposes today, we're going to leave the fire burning. And most people actually do that. They just are very careful when they do it. So the first thing we want to do is go ahead and remove the lid. And have a place to put the lid. Have a table or something, someplace safe to set it. Because it's going to become critical shortly after to recover this bird. And we want to get the turkey securely attached to our device, whether you're putting it into a basket or you're using a meat hook like this. You want to go ahead and make sure it's secure. Stand to the side, get it over the oil, lower it in, and in this case I've got too much oil in. I'm going to show you what happens. So as you see, the oil flowed over onto the fire. Had that been oil in this case, we would have a substantial fire at this time. So you want to make sure that doesn't happen. You want to be able to put the turkey into the oil, allow it to cook and be covered with the oil, but not overflow. Okay, what we want to talk about now is when things go bad. As you can see, we've got a little bit of smoke. We've got some oil set up as a sample, and we've got a little bit of white smoke coming off from that. That's indicating that the oil is getting too hot. So if the oil does ignite, you'll have a substantial fire, and we'll have to cut off the fuel source and take a fire extinguisher and put out the fire. Okay, so here's what happened when we didn't watch the grease, the cooking oil, and we let it get too hot. So now we've got a fire. We're going to need some equipment to put this out. Never, never put water on this fire, okay? never. Always use a K-class extinguisher or a ABC extinguisher. Today we're going to be using something you don't see much anymore, a carbon dioxide extinguisher. So we'll let Wade take care of the fire. First thing he's going to do is go in and cut off the fuel. And that's what you should do if this happens. So he turned off the fuel to the burner. Now he's going to extinguish the fire. That's what happened. And you see, that's a professional fireman with a professional extinguisher. When this happens, you need to call the fire department to come and assist. It's a very serious situation.
On behalf of the Tullahoma Fire Department, I'd like to wish everyone a safe and happy holidays.